everybody? Oh, Daddy, can you hand me that charger so I can? Oh, there's one here. How's everybody doing? Doing. We are doing como que chingados. They're like, why do we come in? The first thing she does is she's swearing. I'm not really swearing. If it's Spanish, it's not considered really swearing. Look at you guys. Ah! Okay, we're doing well. Just kidding. um, we're gonna do meatloaf, y'all. I have a couple of questions for y'all. When in the godforsaken life did Campbell's decide that they were going to become little midgies? Because
that's a bigger
what is this? It's like this short, but a roundy. Tell me you don't love that. Love it. Oh, let me turn off my Bluetooth. All right. Whew. My Liz, you want a recipe, baby girl? Just kidding. Calm down. Okay, so we found out I forgot to buy butter, so I'm not showing you my mashed potatoes other than to say, hey, we're having mashed potatoes when we get off of here. Y'all don't need to know about that. But anyways, hey, Blank. Oh, hey, Blank Slate. Hi, Mama. Welcome in. God, it's so weird to see somebody from my crime. You guys, if you guys could just say a prayer for of one of our subs that usually comes in, and I talked to her. I talked to her on our crime channel, and I talked to her when she would come in here, because the first time I saw her in here, give it to me. The first time she came in here, I looked at her name and I said to myself, how do I say your name? And I said, is it like Selena, just like Selena? Because it's spelled with a C. Hey, Berkey. And she said yes. And she said yes. So it really kind of touched me. It touched me a lot, actually. Because I remember having conversations with her. Hey, Stargaze Mama. I remember having conversations with her. We would be in Wispies, or we'd be here, or I'd see her in other channels, and I remember having conversations. So that's why it kind of just kind of hit me when I found out she passed away on Thanksgiving Day. So just keep in prayer for her family, you guys. If you guys could just keep them in prayer for the difficult time they're going to be going through. Today I was a little bit busy. I made wonton wrappers. I wanted to show you guys. I only rolled out. Thank you, Rachel, for coming in, love. Hey, Thor. I rolled out a couple of wonton wrappers. You guys saw the pictures. But this is you can do them all. It's a lot easier when you have a pasta attachment on your KitchenAid, which I don't. I have to roll them all one by one by one. But this is literally what I have. I'll put it away. I didn't use all my crab meat rangoon stuff. So this is the stuff that, you guys, I made it on live with you guys when I made my fresh crab meat rangoons. I made the filling, and then I made the stuff, but easy peasy, lippity sleety. Okay, then I made, later on, I was like, I need something sweet. What do I want? What am I going to have? Joe ate all the caramel. Okay, fine. I ate all the damn caramel. Fine. I ate all the damn caramel, and I don't care who calls me on it. I ate them all. So what? I had 3 caramel apples total, and then I made a couple of turtles. I love the caramel apples with nuts. But then I remembered I had chocolate because I had made my turtles, and I made chocolate covered peanuts clusters. So I'm never going to not have something sweet. I know how to do stuff. Y'all know how to do stuff. They're regular peanuts, just peanuts. And I had chocolate chips in there. I threw about 1/4 cup of chocolate chips in my microwave. I put about 1/2 teaspoon of oil, put them for like 45 seconds. And my chocolate chips were all wet. I threw in about 1 cup of peanuts. And then I got a parchment paper and I laid them all out. That's it, guys. Like, you can do an individual. In our town, we have a candy store. They make double dip chocolate peanuts. They're freaking phenomenal. They're like a ball like that, and there's like a peanut in there, and then there's the chocolate around it. But anyways, I did this today, you guys. Chocolate covered peanut clusters, or just called peanut clusters, actually. And I made my wraps for my crab meat rangoons, and they were phenomenal. Yesterday I made granola. I usually am baking or cooking or something. I'm usually doing something. But tonight, we're doing meatloaf. Okay, let's get it started, y'all. I have 1 pound of meat. Liz, get your carne. Ahora. Córrale, córrale. Do you want me to go over the list of what I put in there? You don't listen. There's approximately 9 million meatloaf recipes. Bye, Rachel. Thank you for coming in, love. Love you, love you, love you. There's 9 million. Hey, Bell Bell. Devious. Hola, muchachita. Can you sign? I will do anything for love. How do you know that? Oh, I usually try to put something on it. Like, I try so hard, like a wedge of potato or something like that. Me and Joe will start like trying to think of how we should label it or what should we title it. So that's how I decide I'll do anything for love. Okay, back to my story. There's 9 million recipes for meatloaf, okay? Mine, sing damn. That song in my head. I know, girl, when I was typing it, I couldn't get out of my head, so I went up going to, because I'm on YouTube, I ended up going over to YouTube and playing the song and just listening to the song too. I'm with you. Um, for making meatloaf. So, everybody's mom has a recipe, everybody's grandparents have a recipe, everybody's sister, everybody's family members have recipes. You can go on TikTok and find 19,000 recipes for meatloaf. This is the meatloaf that I do because this is the meatloaf that my mom has done. I make it. Joe, I don't even know if you've ever had meatloaf or not, but he was shooketh that I didn't put ketchup in mine. I've seen people that put a cup of ketchup. That's on them. That's how their parents made it. I put tomato soup. So I'm going to go through the list with you guys, okay? Here we go. Oh, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Maddox. I love you, baby girl. I want to read what you say. Way I made it at the beginning. I'm always late. Girl, you are always on time. Thank you for your blessing. Y'all put bacon in the chart. Joe, can you put bacon in the chats? Love. Make yourself useful. Joe. Thank you, Maddox. I love you, Mama. I appreciate your support, honey. Okay, let me start with singing. Just kidding, you guys. You guys, I was going through and playing the video that I was doing, and I started singing it, and I'm like, I don't know, my potato wedges one. And I was like, I don't want to upload it. I'm singing. And Joe's like, that's okay. And I'm like, I don't know why I sing all the time. I don't. Joe goes, you're happy. That's why you sing. I said, I know, but it's still funny. I'm like, did I just start singing for no reason? Yes, I did. Bacon. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to participate with everybody else. Thank you guys for putting the bacon in there. I appreciate it. Appreciate it immensely. You guys are the bomb, biggity bomb. Dude. Okay. I was like, oh my God, somebody's got my name. I'm an idiot. I know, but I saw Mitt and Mama, and I was like, oh my God, that's my name. And then I was like, somebody took my name. You guys, cut it out. Here we go. Salt and pepper, obvious. 1 egg, because I'm putting 1 pound. If you have 2 pounds, I would put 2 eggs. If you have 1.5 pounds, I'd go with 2. Error on the side of a little more than a little less. Because if you don't put enough, the egg helps it hold together. So if you're only doing 1 egg and you've got a 1.5 pounds, it's that you need that, as well as the other stuff to hold it together. But if it's 1 pound, so I'm putting 1 egg. I have fresh garlic. Garlic powder works. I have Worcestershire, breadcrumbs, minced onion. I have bread. We bought a loaf of French bread the other day, and we had about the butt end of it. If you're not going to use, I didn't want to waste that because it was already hard from us buying it 2 days, 3 days ago. So I just broke that up and I put a 1/4 cup milk and I have it soaking in there. Okay. option if you don't want it. I've used sliced bread. If you guys don't want to use it, I do it. It makes my meatloaf juicy. It makes it moist. It's the shizzles. The breadcrumbs and the egg kind of keep it compact into a loaf. This makes it, I feel like it makes it somewhat juicy. Another thing, if you're going to go ground sirloin, you're going to need, you want to go a ground chuck because the ground chuck has enough fat in it. The ground sirloin is just so lean, it's hard for it to be juicified. I put tomato soup. If somebody else puts something, by all means, do it. My husband's mom always did a hidden surprise in her meatloaf, and now my husband and kids love it, but so much for me. She has, shut up, hard-boiled eggs inside.
My Aunt Parita does that too.
Who?
My Aunt Parita.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joe's Aunt Parita does that also.
She's from the Philippines.
She's from the Philippines, and she does that boiled egg too, Bell. You know what? I was just going to say, when my dad was alive and my mom was making meatloaf, she tried to do one year, one time, not even 1 year. She diced up her papas like this, but they were firm. I boiled mine because we're going to make mashed, but she put diced potatoes in her meatloaf. My dad.
Flor Aguilar says hello.
Hey, Flor. My dad was not having it. My dad said, Abby, don't do that shit again. And she says, why do you have to be so difficult? And my mom's like, you make me not want to try things out. And my dad goes, don't do that with my meatloaf, because when I'm looking forward to meatloaf and all of a sudden there's a little chunk of papitas, I'm not happy about it. My dad, he's all extra. My dad, so he's the best. That's what he is. He's funny. He's like, I was looking forward to meatloaf. Now I can't even eat it. I mean, he ate it, but he was just like, he wasn't thrilled about it. I just got to take my papas out. If you ever are making potatoes, I want to show you guys. If you guys are ever making potatoes, don't let them sit in the water once they're done, you guys. They get waterlogged. They get overly watered. Does that make sense? Get them out of the water as soon as they're done, because they will get waterlogged. They start soaking in all the water. We already done. I'm going to make them later. Joe's already upstairs. So I don't want them to sit in so I'm taking them out of the water. It's very important not to let them sit in your water, even when they're done. They get, potatoes have a certain amount of water in them already. So you're boiling them. They're going to go, it all depends on how long you boil them. As soon as they're done, take them out, let them sit and hang out. You can do them later. I'll do them later. I don't want to ruin them by over watering them. Okay, back to this. I'm going to start adding stuff in, okay? Here we go. Everybody. Hamburger. And I usually push it down like that because if it's in a package, I just want to make like a little, like that, okay? I'm going to aim it. Okay.
Mama Mia 40 says hello.
Hello, Mama Mia. I'm going to put my tomato soup in. I'm going to put half of this in for right now. I want to see where it's at. And believe it or not, you guys, I smell it. Based on the smell it has, I can tell what it needs. Thank you, Kimberly. Oh, you've been a member for a month. Thank you, love, for being here and showing your support, honey. This is I want to say a half a cup of diced onion. Put as much as you guys like. If you guys don't like onion, put onion powder. I definitely would put diced onion or onion powder. It's flavor. Worcestershire. I usually do this. This is 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Thank you, Milltown. Thank you for the blessing, Mama. Bacon, bacon, bacon. I appreciate the love, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to put, this is minced garlic. I think it's equivalent to 2 garlic cloves. So I'm going to split it in half, and I'm going to put that much in, okay? Let me explain. The reason I'm not putting more is because I want to put a little garlic powder to this and not just the minced garlic, okay? And I want to take into consideration that I have some fresh and some minced. 1 egg. I put everything in, and then I'm going to show you why I put it all in together, and then I incorporate it with my hands. Yes, I washed them. I apologize if it's going to make anybody grossed out. I use my hands for it.
Say
I
hello to Texas girl.
Hey, Texas girl, welcome, love. I don't see her.
She, just after Milltown gave her blessing there.
Yeah, I'm going to switch it to all messages. Hey, Texas girl. Okay, here we go, y'all. Oh, I see you, mama. Okay.
Stargazer mom.
Yep, I see on Stargaze, mama. I love you. You know what that? You know what that is? Look at her picture. My favorite flower.
Ah, it is Stargazer Lily.
Yep, it's a Stargaze lily. And then I do this, you guys. When you're smashing it together, feel for chunks of meat and you kind of push them so that you're incorporating the egg into it. Incorporate the spices into it. I got to put my salt and pepper in it. I got to wash my hand off first or clean it off because I have rawness on it. If I was left hand, oh, here we go. I'm not a big fan of pepper, but I know that Joe is. I would start with a half a teaspoon of pepper and a half a teaspoon of salt. The Worcestershire has a little salt. Yes, my tomato soup does have a little bit, but just be cautious with your salt because mine actually has a couple of preservatives in it. Hey, Bebel, welcome in for a month, love. We have anniversary dates in here, y'all. And then when I mix it, that's probably all the salt I'm going to put. And then I'll let Joe put the rest on his. And you guys can do it up to you. If you guys want to start with a half a teaspoon. Actually put a teaspoon if you're using a pound. Because that really isn't that much for a pound of meat. It's like, imagine you're frying a pound of meat on the stove. How much salt and pepper would you put? Thank you, Berkey. Aw, you're a blessing, love. I love you. I'm feeling tipsy. That is so adorable. Thank you guys so much for the blessing, you guys. You guys are literally going to make me cry. Damn you. Okay, I don't want to stick my fingers in there because they've already been in the meat. So I'm going to actually just drop it in there. But I want to tell you what I'm looking for. The reason I'm putting more in is because the meat right now it's very meat. Oh, thank you, Spark Plugs Jackie. Y'all put some bacon in here. I love you guys so much. You guys freaking make me cry. You guys were freaking making meatloaf. Damn it. I don't even like meatloaf, and I'm doing it for Joe. And now you guys are making me so excited for making meatloaf. Thank you so much. You guys, I love you guys so much.
Tell Devious it is tomato soup, baby.
It is tomato soup, Devious. You guys, thank you.
You're trying is going to be in the meatloaf, baby.
I know. Thank you guys. You guys, I wish I could. You know why, you guys? Because honestly, we really honestly just know that it means a lot to us. It means a lot. It means a lot, a lot. Just know I thank you guys so much. Okay, now for me, I can pick it up and I can smell it. Like, I don't want you to think I'm sticking my nose, but I'm doing this. Look, I'm gonna hold it. And then you should be able to smell if it has enough of the Worcestershire. And if it doesn't, you don't want to go any further than this. If you don't smell Worcestershire, for me, that was my indication. That's how I cooked. You should be able to smell the flavors you have in here. That's how I know. Oh my God, Texas girl. You guys, I love you so much. Holy crap, Joe, I'm about to pass the frick out. You guys are such beautiful people. Like, shit. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. God, you guys are such a blessing to me and Joe. You guys don't know how much of a blessing you guys are. Thank you so much. Thank you just for coming, you guys. Thank you for liking my recipes. You guys, I told you guys the other day, it feels weird when I'm in a chat and somebody goes, hey, I made your food. I'm like, you did? I'm like, it's exciting. I get like goosebumps and crazy things. Like, it's just crazy. It makes my heart excited for people to tell me what you think about it. Okay, look at what it looks like, guys. Okay, let me make sure 3 things that you guys take away from here. If you guys are making, thank you, Sparkplug Jackie. I saw it at the end, but thank you so much. You guys are an absolute blessing. Okay, the most important thing is it's 1 egg per pound. So if you have 3 pounds, 3 eggs. If you have 4 pounds, 4 eggs. If you do 3.5, egg up, go to 4. Don't egg down because you do need enough egg. Okay, this part is the egg. This is basically, some people put just milk in it. I soak my bread in it and I put my bread in there. Okay, that's how I make mine. If you don't have breadcrumbs, you can use crackers. I've used crackers for it also. Does that make sense to you guys? The onion can be replaced with onion powder. Garlic can be replaced. This is my minced garlic. It can be replaced with garlic powder. Tomato soup, honest to God, I wouldn't trust any ketchup or anything. But there's people probably in the chat that say, I always make mine with with ketchup, and it tastes wonderful. So please don't go by me. This is just what my mom used to make, and I trust hers. That's why I use ketchup. There's no other reason, you guys, because I guarantee you there are people that use ketchup and they live and swear by it. Okay. I'm going to move all this. I'm going to wash my hands. Hold, please. Watch the meat. Don't let it take off running. Just kidding.
Harley girl says she uses oats. And Steph
Oh,
V
shit!
gave 5.
I do use oatmeal.
Steph V, baby.
I do use oatmeal. Thank you for reminding me. I do use oatmeal.
Steph V.
Hey, Steffi. Thank you, baby. Oh, crap, Joseph. I use oatmeal. Who told me that? Who said they use oats? Dang it, y'all. Dang it, I use oatmeal. Santa Maria la chingao. Thank you guys for reminding me, though.
Harley girl.
Harley girl, thank you for reminding me. Yes, if you guys are trying to, I use everything I just used, and I add oatmeal, like oatmeal, quick oats, or whatever, into here. I used it last night for my freaking granola, you guys. Santa, how do I make granola when I know I'm going to make meatloaf? Yes, guys, meatloaf goes in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you again, Steph. Thank you for the blessing, you guys.
You gonna still add it or no?
I don't have a chingao.
We don't have no oats?
No, I made granola.
Your thingy.
It's okay. I put the rest of my breadcrumbs in there though. But that's why I told them if they plan to make it. Joe, I need you to start the oven, baby.
Alright.
Please.
I'm coming.
Oh. Thank you guys. Harley girl, thank you for reminding me. Yes, you guys. It does take oatmeal, and it takes, I would put in this one for 1 pound, I would put about a 1/4 cup. I would put a good handful of it. Hey,
RV life.
My meatloaf pan is?
Your what?
My meatloaf pan that we finally
Bottom.
discovered. Bottom? Oh, I see it. Okay, guys. So, a couple of months ago, we were given our pan set. And if anybody, look at you guys, if anybody is wondering what this is for when I make a loaf of bread. And me and Joe were like, well, what's this? Had no clue at all. Thank you, Liz.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you, Liz. So, get out.
Okay.
Wanted to,
That's all I could take.
this right here is for your meatloaf. So if any one of you guys have one of these in your pan, thank you, Liz, for love, honey. You're a blessing, love.
Oh, wow.
What's... You guys are a blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have blessed me abundantly tonight. I swear to you, honest to God, I'm blown away. Really, I am blown away. Okay, I'm putting my meatloaf in this top one, and the reason, see those holes? Because it's gonna drip underneath here. So when not that there's anything wrong, because I've also made it on a cookie sheet, free forming. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but a meatloaf on a cookie sheet, you just put it in the middle and you just put it like this, like you line it up and it bakes. And it's a little bit, you can square it up or however you want to do it. It works just fine. This for me was, we were kind of excited. We were like, "Ooh, that's what it's for." And we're like, how did we not know? I don't know. We didn't know. We just did it. I'm putting that in there because I don't want to put these stuff away. And I already got my hands clean. So I'm going to stick my little loaf. You guys, you know what was so weird when I was growing up? I would talk to my friends in, oh, and this is another thing I want to tell you. I use 1/2 in my meatloaf if I'm making the 1 pound, and I save the other one. If I'm gonna do 2 pounds, I'll put almost all of it till it's right here at the bottom where it says tomato, just the bottom, because that's what I put on my top. Some people put barbecue sauce, some people put brown sugar on theirs. I think one time me and Joe put bacon over the top of it. We've done many things. My original meatloaf is a can of tomato soup, half of it in it, and the other half is to top it. Okay. So we're sticking it in to the top of it because we want the holes to let us know that all the innards or all the fat will be dripping underneath it. And you know what, you guys? I have never been a meatloaf fan. Me and Joe have been together for 20 years. He loves meatloaf. My kids love meatloaf. And I make it literally for them. Right, babe?
Yes.
I just have never been an eater. See the bread, the reason I put the bread in the milk, because it dissolves in it. You can see it right there. It just dissolves and it just holds it and moistens it in your bread, in your meat. See it up here? You can barely see where the bread was. I mean, some people do it. They put pieces of breadcrumbs, whatever, in it, and then they put milk separately. I have just soaked it together. Does that make sense to you guys? Oh, it's good for any meatloaf you bake or broil. Thank you, Harley girl. I've always put my meatloaf in a loaf pan. I didn't know you could have the option to take the what's it called, the fat out from around it. I thought you had to, not like you had to, but I didn't know they invented this. This is how I'm doing mine, y'all. If you guys, I mean, I know a person that puts the fried onions, like the ones from they put this on the top. They like toast it, like top it with that. I mean, I've never done it. So when she did it, I mean, when you go over and eat dinner at somebody's house, I mean, I'm not going to pick it apart. I'm just going, hey, that's a cool idea. Hey, that's a cool idea. Another person that we went to, she would literally use 1 can of salsa, 1 jar of paste salsa for her 1 pound of meatloaf and 1 egg. I'm not lying, because there was onions, tomatoes, and all that stuff in the salsa, green peppers, the paste salsa. She would use it, and she swore by it. And she had a catering business, and that's what she served. When she served meatloaf, she would do the paste salsa with the meatloaf. And she said everybody loved it. I mean, we had it. It wasn't bad. It just was different. I had never had green peppers, chunks, and everything in there. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna stick it in the oven so we can like get a cut and then get going, and then I'll chit chat with my people. Okay, let me put it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna do my. What was I gonna ask you guys? 2 things. Let me put all this away. All right, I'm gonna do my people really quick. Thank you guys so much. Shit, I feel, I please know that I may not say it often enough, and I did say it the other day, that you guys truly got me through my holidays, the mental of it. You guys got me through my holidays, and I'm just grateful for the friendship. I like just going into a chat and seeing somebody's name, and I know them, and I recognize their name. It just, I don't know. Because a big part of me through the holidays, I don't want to go out and see people and see people's faces and go places. And I just am like, because sometimes I just want to just cry if I'm going to cry and not cry if I'm not going to cry. But I feel like I just don't want to go out that much. So I'm able to stay home, and then I go into a chat and I see my friends, and it like makes my heart so excited. So just know that you guys be just being my friend, being in the chats, y'all coming to over my channel, like it's gotten me through. It made my holidays a lot more bearable. I was at a creators last year that I was at because I needed the friendship of the just girl time, and it didn't work out well. For me, it didn't work out well. We don't have the same similarities. I like nice. I like love. I love kindness. I love happy. And I just found out the hard way that that place didn't for me. It works for other people. It just wasn't for me. And I wanted to leave from there. And I love, like Devious said the other day, like I love how our community is coming together. Everybody's just so happy and supportive. Like 2 or 3 people have channels that they just do games, and everybody's so pleasant and happy. And it's just like, I love it. What, Thor?
We love you, Mitten Mama.
Aw, thank you. We don't like Mitten Papa, Thor.
Ah,
You're good.
not to like.
Anyways, you guys, a couple of things. We want to make, okay, you guys tell me if you guys feel about this. If we do 5 days of candies for you to do your Christmas plates. I know we did oh, thank you.
Jacqueline?
Yes, I don't know who that is. But whoever sent me the Cash App, I appreciate it. Just now, I don't want to say the name. But if you sent me the Cash App, thank you very, very much. It's truly appreciative, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how to look at.
Says hello, Miss.
Hello, mistress. Um, what am I telling you? Okay, so this is what I want to tell you. If we're gonna do a week of candies for your Christmas plates, are we thinking Christmas windows, peanut brittle? Joe will have to do that one, but fudge, peanut brittle, Christmas windows. And we want to do we want to do the cheese ball again, or do we not want to do the cheese ball? We already know the cheese ball. Let's just do a couple of other candies for your Christmas plate. I want you guys to have a plate, or the option to have. We can do the pretzel rods with decorations. We can do the almond bark, the Christmas bark. We can do the peanut. We can do turtles. Like we'll do 1 week of just 5 things, like 5 different. Do you know what I mean? We'll do like 5 different items, and that way on like by Saturday you will have the option if you want to spend your Saturday baking, and you can give them to people at your work, or you can spend your week, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday baking, and then on Monday you can do that. So if you want to do that, we can do that like December, the second week in December, so it's early enough that you guys can still not be tied down with all of that while you're, oh, Chingao. Fucking Milltown.
The peanut butter?
Yes, Milltown. You know how I saw it? I saw Burke Sponge say, yes, Milltown peanut butter cups for your birthday. Milltown.
Make peanut brittle with you.
Friday, your birthday is, Milltown? Yes, we will do it on Friday.
Liz Lee wants to make peanut brittle with you.
I get Chingo. Yes, we'll do it. You guys mark your calendars right now. Friday, we're doing peanut butter cup for Milltown's birthday. Definitely. I have everything, you guys. Yes, we are doing it. We are doing Milltown's, what are they called? Peanut butter cups.
And then peanut brittle too?
No. We're going to do that during the week of Christmas candies. Okay, so that way you guys have them. So if we start on Monday and we end on Friday, we'll be our final one. That way you guys can spend the weekend baking if you want to bake, if you have time to bake. And then you can go to, at this point, we demand the peanut butter cups. You're such a shit. I love you. You guys are so mean. You guys, those damn peanut butter cups are gonna be the life of me. Okay, we'll do the damn peanut butter cups. How, Joe? Can you please put on our reminders to get everything we need for peanut butter cups? It's only 3 things.
Okay.
I have everything
Yeah,
else.
I'll do it.
I love you, and by God, we will do it. Hey, love, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so okay, let's go like this. Christmas windows, put ones in the chat if you guys want Christmas windows. Yes? No? I love pineapple upside down cake. Yes, ones for pineapple or for Christmas windows. We stand with Milltown. Milltown, I hate you so much. Christmas windows, they're really easy. They're very, very, very easy. I think it's a Midwestern or a Southern. It might be a Southern dish. You guys don't know what they are? I'm in love with you guys. Let me show you. They're basically rainbow. Okay, they're this easy, you guys. They're rainbow marshmallows. You melt chocolate chips, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and once you're melting them on the stove, take them off the stove. You have a bowl that has your rainbow-colored chips, rainbow-colored marshmallows, and you pour your chocolate in there. You get your walnuts, and you kind of break them up so that they're not whole. Oh my God, Liz. Joseph, I'm going to punch this bitch.
Harley Girl says everyone loves it when she makes pineapple upside down cake in the.
Yes, I want that recipe. Did you see freaking Liz? She says, we stand with Milltown.
You're gonna revolt.
I know, you guys. Cut the shit. Oh, we ain't making no shit. How about that? No, I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, back to what I was saying. Get walnuts. You break them, like cut them, not so that they're not whole. You just want walnuts that are like pieced up walnuts, okay? Hey, Boogie Bear. Okay, and then you get like saran wrap, and you basically are making a log. So you're gonna pour it in there. Let me show you. Let's say this is foil or saran wrap. You put it in there, then you turn it, and you like kind of wrap it up, almost like you're doing a blunt. Okay, let me just say that. You're almost like doing a blunt because you're gonna go all the way over, and then you're gonna like twist the ends. Okay, and then it hardens. You.
Bacon.
Thank you guys. Then you put it in the fridge, and the next day. Wait. You have to put coconut down on that. You put coconut down on that stuff, on the, let's say this is your foil. God dang it. Y'all have me all kinds of confused. I hope you're happy. Okay. I'm like really airheaded, so I have to like do it or I'll lose track of what I'm saying. So, okay. Okay, here's our paper. I'm gonna show you. Those are my pepitos or something like that. Okay, so here's my foil. Okay, then I'm gonna get coconut, regular coconut. This is just some kind of weird shaved one, but you put coconut down. Okay, we're putting coconut down. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. We put coconut down. So once we have our coconut all laid out like that, and really thin, okay, then you put your chocolate on there, and then you're gonna roll it like I do my pumpkin roll, like that, okay? Okay, that's what you do, like that. Well, let me put this back. Then the next day, because it has to harden and it's solid, so you need all that chocolate to harden. Once it hardens, you take off the wrapper, And now it's a log of chocolate with the rainbow marshmallows and the walnuts and the coconut on the outside. And you cut them into slices. And it's supposed to look like stained glass windows. Does that make sense? Okay. I guess they're cookies. I thought they were candy, but when I show you, you guys are going to be like, wait, what? You guys are going to be like, yes, because they're so good. What in the heck? Oh, it must be size.
Visa, just show us, girl, in real time with the actual dish.
I get you now. Okay, there it is. That's what we're going to make. We're making that together. See them? Your marshmallows. Are you laughing at me, bro? See the chocolate? In between there's little pieces of walnut. And then on the outside is coconut.
Imaginary cooking with Mitten Mama.
That's Liz, isn't it? Yeah. Fucking Liz. I knew that would be something Liz would say. So, you guys want to do it, you guys? Okay, we'll do it. Okay.
Roundhouse is in there.
Ching out. Hey, Roundhouse. You guys, you would never know that these people are my friends. So do you guys want to do it? Put twos in the chat. Put ones in the chat if you want to do Christmas windows or move on to something else. Yes or no? Then we're going to do the peanut brittle. Everybody knows what peanut brittle is. Yes. Okay, we're doing that one for sure. Turtles. Everybody knows what turtles are. I want to do easy stuff with you guys and maybe one or two difficult ones. Just because, I mean, like we can do the Christmas wreath, but those you guys have seen everywhere. We eat those like right out of the pan.
Say hello to Deep South Dreamer.
Deep South Dreamer, welcome in, love. I've seen you in here before. Okay, so that's it for sure. We're doing Christmas with our church windows. We're gonna do the fudge. It's like three ingredients, but it's really good fudge. Really, really good fudge. Church windows. What else do we say, guys? Turtles. Yes, we're going to do turtles. Church windows. These were...
Number one has got the peanut butter cups because they stand with Milltown.
Is that stupid, Liz?
That's Burke.
Oh, Burks. Oh, Berkey. Peanut clusters, you guys. Just regular nuts. I want to show you guys the really easy stuff that you guys don't have to take a whole day. Like, if you guys bake on a Saturday, you can do 3 or 4 of them. You can do the church windows, you can do the peanut clusters, and the turtles done in about 2 hours. You can have all of them done. We can do the cheese ball. I'm trying to help you guys so you guys can have a plate that has home cooked goods that you're going to take to work and hand to one of your coworkers, or you're taking to your, like when they say bring a dish or bring a potluck or whatever for the Christmas, you can take 3 or 4 different candies and what's that ball called?
What?
And I know it's past Easter, but do you guys want to do pumpkin roll? I didn't do it with you guys, and I feel bad. I can do a pumpkin roll with you guys if you guys want to do a pumpkin roll. Hell no, I'm keeping the dish for me. That's what Joe says. Joe goes, leave it home so it's for us when we get home. We didn't do the pumpkin roll. We still got to do the pumpkin roll. I only showed you guys how to wrap it because it is very tricky. It's very stressful because it's a sponge cake, and sometimes sponge cakes are temperamental and it's really moist. So when you wrap it and then you take off the cheesecloth or whatever, the towel, sometimes it just tears it. So,
hey babe, what's
yes.
the candy called with the Ritz and then caramel and then chocolate on top? Like a Ritz cracker?
Oh yeah, I made those before. What you do is you get a Ritz, and I made them just because I wanted something sweet.
I don't know what they're called though.
We just make them like peanut butter cups. Okay, so here's another one, you guys. Again, imaginary cooking with Mitten.
Ooh, did you mention pumpkin roll or something?
Yes, we can do a pumpkin roll. Here's a Ritz spread. Just if you're looking for something sweet and you're by yourself and you're like, I just feel like something sweet. Spread some peanut butter, like a good little chunk. do another one, then melt your chocolate, like a little cup of chocolate chips, and get this. You have one or two ways to do it. If you're in a hurry, you can just put it down on your parchment paper like this. Okay, put it down on your parchment paper and just get your spoon of chocolate and let it drip all over it. I swear to you, that's all you need to do because it seeps in it. If you lift it up, yeah, you can drip it around, but you don't have to make things difficult because, in all honesty, the chocolate drips on the sides. It's gonna harden, and you're not even gonna know that there wasn't chocolate on it. It gets everything, but maybe that much right there. Or what I started doing was I put a dollop of chocolate on my parchment paper. This will only work on your parchment paper. A dollop of chocolate. Once I have my peanut butter here, I put my cracker on top. I put it there, and I get a tablespoon of chocolate, or pour it out of my cup, and then you lets it get on there, because when it hardens, and this is parchment paper, the chocolate that's on there will come up with it. Okay, I figured that out when I was in a hurry, and I think I made 3 or 4 of them for me. I was the only one that wanted something sweet. So peanut butter, same Ritz cracker, put it on top, lay it down, pour on top of the little dollop of chocolate, literally chocolate chips and oil. That's it. Coconut oil, vegetable oil. I don't like olive oil. I think it makes the chocolate taste a little funny. Put that on top and put a little bit of chocolate on top. That's it. Okay, now another thing I was going to tell you guys is we can do the obvious. I don't know people if they know how to do the crack with the toffee on the bottom with the chocolate chips on top. There's another one that is pretzels on the bottom. Then you put that brown sugar, butter, caramel on the middle, and then chocolate on top. So that one's more of a same thing of sweet and savory. But that's an option too. I think this is what I feel like. If y'all don't want to do those because they're too boring and you'd rather learn something like learn it, I don't mind doing that either. But if I'm going to spend an hour and a half with you guys, I want to give you guys something that you guys want. Like literally, I want you guys to be like, oh my God, I wanted to make this. I didn't know how to make it. You know what I mean? Christmas cookie crack. Oh God, that crack is just... I like the one with the toffee and then the chocolate, but that white chocolate, shit, that is literally has got cocaine in it, because there's no way that you can put your hand in there and then like take your hand back out. At least you're like literally finishing it. Okay, so we have turtles and Christmas. Hold up. We have turtles and Christmas. What did I say? Christmas what? I want to write it down.
Christmas cookie crack.
Yes, you guys. I'm going to invent something, but I don't want to say anything until I have it finished. But it has to do with milk duds. Okay? I don't want to say nothing because I want to see if it works first before I go, hey, I found something. Okay. I'm going to put it in my notes. What?
Leslie thought the paper plate was me back there sitting.
The white?
Yeah.
I mean, he is white.
I'm not that white, am I?
I mean, you are. Okay, so here's me. Okay, let me do roll call real quick, and then I'm going to make down. We're doing 5 or 4. Pick up, you guys. 4 or 5 candies for your Christmas plate. So I don't mind if it's this. I don't mind whatever you guys want to do. And if you don't want to do the cheese ball, because we already did it the other day, we don't need to do the cheese ball again. We can just do candies. We can do pretzel rods. Can you just cook Christmas for me? Oh, devious. You know what? It was kind of nice to spend Thanksgiving with my son. It was my son, he works. My son's an instructor. My son's a culinary arts instructor. I'm very, 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 very proud. I mean, this is the son, you guys, that we've talked about. You guys, that we talked about that had a hard time. He just decided to he's state champion wrestler, state champion football player. He was on the right road. We had a stack like that high of letters from Big Ten colleges that were asking him to come and play and wrestle or play football for him. And I am very proud. You know why? Because his growth. Because he could have chosen to stay on that road of being incarcerated or in trouble. And whether it was 6 months or 3 months or 3 years or 6 years, it doesn't matter. When they're on the road to making bad choices, at any time they can choose to stay in that road or to get out of that road and go to the right path. And for me, you know what, DVS, when I tell you this story about my son in wrestling, I swear to you on my son and my daughter. 7th grade, he had never wrestled a day before. In 7th grade, my son went on and he came home and he said, hey, I'm going to try out for wrestling. And I was like, ugh, okay. I said, and then he said, are you talking to me, babe?
No, I'm talking into this.
Oh, okay. And then he said, so he decided to try out for wrestling, you guys. Mind you, this mama had never seen a wrestler. Like, really. I mean, you have to have almost... Wrestling isn't for moms. Let me just say that right now. Wrestling, it breaks your heart that this kid is on your son and hanging him and flipping him and throwing him around. Yes. So, what happened was he was in 7th grade.
That's why my thing says 7th grade. I was speaking into it and you said 7th grade, so it screwed mine up.
He had literally 13, maybe 15 matches in 7th grade. They didn't have as many as in high school. He lost every single wrestling match. Every one. Not a little. He got his butt handed to him. Literally had his butt handled to him. Okay? Aside from that, I thought I was going to die every time my son went into the match. Then I said, there's no way he's going to want to do this again. No way. 8th grade came. Listen.
Hey, Sassy Sarah.
Okay. So then, hey, Sassy Mama. Welcome, love. So my son decided in 7th grade, or in 8th grade, he goes, Mom, I'm going back out for wrestling. And I'm like, what? Like, why? Devious. That is what he learned in wrestling. Well, aside from learning,
what's the one in Ohio? Jordan, what?
Jeff Jordan. We sent our son to University of Michigan, sent him to Ohio State to get the camps, whatever. He didn't come back like great. He just was like, okay. We sent him to Jeff Jordan wrestling camp, and they whipped his ass. I mean, he became a state champion that year. And you guys, if I tell you nothing else, let me tell you 2 things that are the most important. It taught him hard work, endurance. When you're on a football team, you learn team. We pull together as a team. When you learn wrestling, it's you. You are, if you decide to go out, and I'm saying this because my son was a senior in high school, all these grades. If he goes out the night before and he doesn't pull his own weight, or he's winded because he was drinking or whatever, it would show when he'd wrestle. Okay? So it was an individual checking himself to make sure that he was doing the best he could. Number 2 is we talked to 2 or 3 people, which was weird, that they are business owners where we live, and they said, what I look for is when they tell me that they did sports in high school, as soon as they say that they wrestled, I give them an interview, because that shows me that they are hard workers. And I'm telling you, Dan Gable, Arguably the greatest wrestler. Yes. Yes, that's what my son said too. And there's no way that I could tell my son, oh, just wrestle. If he didn't feel it on his own, it wouldn't, like when he had a stack and he decided to not wrestle his senior year, he finished the season 44-0 in his junior year. He went from ninth grade, he was JV. They were very strict at our county or whatever, that the varsity player got in trouble at winter break. So that is right when wrestling starts. So he got in trouble. So my son went from, mind you, seventh grade his ass kicked. Eighth grade he did okay. In ninth grade he's now wrestling. They let me just tell you that in high school everybody rides the bus together. When you get there, you kind of look at who's what size, what weight the people are at, and you know who you're wrestling. My son went from seventh grade losing, eighth grade he won about 10 matches, and in ninth grade, because the kid got in trouble, he got a speeding ticket. So my son got bumped up to varsity. They had Detroit Central wrestling against my son. This man, and he's a heavyweight class. My son literally, it's 215 to 285. So if somebody weighs 230, they wrestle my son. If somebody weighs 265, they wrestle my son. If my son weighs 220, he wrestles the 280. It's just a heavyweight class that it covers a broad weight. So my son, it taught him a lot. And it taught us a lot as well. Like, that's why our kids are good, you guys. Our kids are good. They just got mixed up with the wrong group. And that's what we stood on. When he got in trouble, we stood on that. We know he's a good kid. It doesn't matter the TV's missing. It doesn't matter the iPad's missing. Our kids are making decisions because that's what they're what's that called when you're young? Immaturity. Their immaturity was making them make decisions. My son went in on 0 hour, which means it started at 6:30. He had 1 hour before school started at 7:30. He went from 6:30 for 0 hour. He went to school all day. He had wrestling practice after school that went until 6:30. We hopped in the car. We drove to the next town, and he went to extreme wrestling. Yes, and he wrestled there until 9:30 at night. You guys, I'm telling you, it is the sport, and that's why we're so proud of him now with his change in behavior, him being just an upstanding person. It makes a difference because I'm able to enjoy it now. I'm able to see that he made mistakes, but we stuck with it. And now look at him. Devious, I'm telling you, your son is going to come home proud of something like just being able to get learning how to do different moves in wrestling. He's going to be so excited that he conquered it. Or they actually, believe it or not, they have wrestlers that train their wrestlers. And he's excited that he was able to pin, or he was able to get out of a move that normally he would be stuck in. So it just, you guys, stick with our kids. They're not perfect. We're not perfect. Shit, I wasn't perfect. Your 7-year-old niece? How fun is that? I tried to put my son in that. He just did not. I don't know. He didn't. Is very, my son didn't have patience growing up. Like, at all. Like, at all. But that is so amazing. Devious, I'm so excited to hear your stories coming up. You know what, Steph? I've seen people say that, like it's a love. If your wrestler stops feeling it, they will get out of it, because once their heart's not in it, they are done, because they can't. There's three 2-minute sessions. I mean, when I say it kicks their butt, it kicks their butt. They have to hold out over and over and over again. Like, it's very commendable that your son wants to do it. I mean, even for your daughter to do karate, just to have them have a desire to do something. And the only reason I'm going to say this is because there's some parents that don't put their kids in sports and they lose. Yes, I was going to say that, Sassy. They don't learn discipline because their kids are like, oh, I don't want to, he doesn't want to have to stay after school. Well, he didn't want to do, what they learn? They learn discipline. They learn respect their coach, because they may come out and mouth off to different people, but they won't mouth off to their coach. Why? Because if they mouth off to their coach, the whole team has to do another lap around. After a while, they will go, heck no, I don't want to. People would be upset at him. So that's why he doesn't want to mouth off. You guys, let me do this really quick. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I don't do it. I'm going to make these into turtles. I just got to figure out how. Sassy, shut up. Bitch, no you didn't. Sassy, you played football in 5th grade. I love that. I love that. No. Shut up, Steph. It's crazy. You just sit in tournaments. You sit your butt on Saturdays the whole day long. Sassy, shut up. Joe thought I was a tomboy when I started dating him. I was like, no, I watch football, Friday night football, Thursday. Oh, wait. Thursday is usually high school. We'd watch it even though. Friday football, high school. Saturday is college. Sunday professional. Monday night football. Love me some football. I mean, Joe's like, yeah, right. I thought you were just saying that. I'm like, no, I love football. I love sports. I didn't really. Hey, Steph, how do you feel about wrestling? I mean, like, isn't it hard for you to watch? Like, isn't it hard for you to watch? Girl, yes, I played powder puff in high school. I did that too. You know what? Damn, I never even thought about it like that, Steph. She said, I'd rather be inside than outside. UFC. I love watching any wrestling if my son isn't in there. Because I'll sit and watch college wrestling now when my son's not there. I'll sit and watch wrestling, the bracket. Like, it's hard. I just can't watch it, you guys. It is so hard. There's a picture of my son, and they're holding his arm up, and then there's a picture of me, and I'm like this. Like, literally, I'm dying. I was not made for it. Some other moms may be like, yeah. I'm telling you, my heart. Okay, this is what happened. I called my son. We were in middle school, 7th or 8th grade. And I was like, I go, come on, boo-boo. And my son was so sweet. He comes over to me after the wrestling and he goes, Mom, I like you being here. He goes, can you not call me that? Because I'm trying to intimidate them. And then I hear boo-boo and it throws off everything. Oh, it's anxiety and girl, no. Anxiety. I'd rather have my eyes with needles punctured in them than watch my son go through wrestling again. And then there's my husband's like, go behind, get behind, flip him over, do the wing, screaming. Joe's like screaming. And I'm just like, I like football season. Please, let's go back to football season. I'm not a wrestling mom. Not at all. Not in the littlest bit. Devious, girl, let me just say I'm sending every ounce of prayers to you because you're going to need them. Not only was my anxiety out of control, my protective mom was out of control. I'd see that kid after the match. And even though my son won the match, I would be like this. You, and then I see the mom and I'm like, you created that monster. No, I'm just kidding. I would be mad. Like, he won. But I watched my son be like, ugh. Like, like wasn't just like a win. My son didn't just do, um, it wasn't just like, right? Right, Steph? Devious? Girl. I don't, I don't want to say nothing, but all I can tell you is put in all your prayers to Saint Michael, Saint Anthony, and Saint Christopher, because it is not a sport for the weak. And you know what, Sassy? I used to think that my son was fine being in football. I used to think that my son was fine. Oh, girl, yes. Yes. And I'm angry. I'm pissed. I want to go home. I'm pissed. Oh, I mean, I don't want to go off. And I was a leader in the church. I couldn't say anything. I didn't see anything. What was it, babe?
Oh, I timed somebody out.
What did you do?
I don't know. I had it on my chest.
Joe, you did Steph.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, Steph. Joe did that. That's why Joe can't mod.
I have 300 seconds.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm so sorry.
Joe, get out of the chat.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
How do I let my husband have his phone over there? That's what happened, you guys. I'm sorry. Steph, I was having a conversation with you.
Oh, shit.
Anyways. Devious, I love you, girl. I have mad love for you.
Take it away.
She said, Joe, you're grounded. Grounded? I'm about ready to go whip his ass. You guys, don't make me swear so much. Yep, Thor, you know what's up. As it was, I thought I was getting, remember you saw, I had said, hey, I'm eating the last of my cheese ball. My husband left it out on there on the dining in the living room coffee table, and our dog got the last bit of the half. Thor, let me just tell you, I'm over there telling you like, oh my God, I love it, and you're like, yeah, I love it too. We're like we're reminiscing on how good this cheese ball is for our dog to enjoy it. Thor, our dog enjoyed it. I know. Tell me about it. I was so mad. I was like, oh, I was sad. I wasn't mad. I was sad. But I get sad about everything, don't I, babe?
Yeah.
Like if we go into like, oh my God, I feel like an ice cream. And then we pull in there. I know, Burks, Joe is a loser. Why does Liz take it? Liz takes an extra, bro. I'm literally dead. Did you see what she said to you, Joe?
No.
Joe's an amateur mod.
Yeah.
I'm dead. What happened was, supposedly, Joe got his phone like this, and he put it on his chest. But his raging nipples must have done it, huh, babe? No more chat for Mitten Papa. I would look down, and I was like, wow, what happened, babe? And you said, well, I timed out somebody. At least you didn't hide him. Actually, if you would have hit him, it would have been easier.
Yeah.
Because I can just go to that, into the studio and let her back in. I should put Joe on timeout, right, guys? I mean, how was that your reason?
It was just sitting on my chest. And I put on your raging nipples.
You did not.
No.
Oh, shit. I was like, no. I'm going to check it. You guys, I'm going to check it. You guys look at, let me show you guys now. Ooh. I'm buying the attachment for that. So we can put our pasta ground meat, make pasta, and our pasta, ground meat. Oh, and grater. I'm gonna get it. You wait. The Black Friday had them. It was like regular $2.29 on sale for like $149, $159. I'm like, that's not a sale. A sale is like regular $199 for $19.99. See, that's a sale. It's a regular $200 for $20. I mean, they know that people bake during the holidays. Don't they think that people would buy it? Accidents happen. Milltown. Bitch, I have an accident. I keep forgetting to make your peanut butter cups. You don't let me off the hook. All right, let's check it. Move, dog. Milltown, we're going to use these. I'm nervous, to be honest with you, because we waited so long for them. What if they don't work now? Right? Damn it. Sit tight. Liz, yes, you can. Did you see my last picture? My last picture. This is what I said. Okay? Can everybody make sure you're subscribed? Because for some reason, we lost 3 people overnight. Okay. Steph, it was Joe. She's like, I'm bad. I'm back, bitches. No more raging nipples. Steph, your shit. You're killing. Joe, she said, put your shit away.
I can't control them.
Oh my God, Joe. Okay. This is what I said to you guys. I said, stay home, y'all. You know how to cook. Y'all need to start and show out for your family. We have the leftover, oh, let me say that. We have the leftover shrimp scampi today for lunch. And then I whipped up, like in 20 minutes, I made the wrappers for the crab meat rangoons. Yes, I did. Watch out, baby. I didn't even use all my filling. I did like 6 for Joe and 6 for me. Look at. There's my filling for my crab meat rangoons. Okay? My filling. I put the recipe right on my picture. Here's my, shut. Liz! Get Liz's ass out of here. Somebody block her ass. I'm gonna punch you, Liz. She's so mean. She's gonna show us the dough. You know what, Liz? I'm not showing you shit. There. I'm not showing you nothing else. You're done.
How's the meatloaf?
I don't know, but Liz has got my last nerve. She's like you. She's like, now she's gonna show us.
Sassy, see you later. She's running out of juice.
Oh, bye, Sassy.
At the hospital with her.
Oh, love, we'll keep your hand in prayers, honey. I'm sorry. We'll keep your hand in prayers, Sassy. Thank you for coming in, love. Oh my God, you guys are. Somebody, is there anybody that can block Liz? I think just Queen K can. Damn it. I'm gonna punch her. She's too much. Okay, I'm checking on it, big guy. Ooh. Ooh.
Is it there?
Let's check it. Doesn't sound like it's ready to rumble.
Look, a mod slips up and look who shows up. Queen.
Bye, Sass. could probably cut the ends off. I just don't want to hold them anymore. Let's get them out of here. All right, guys. Híjole, chihuahuas. Okay, guys, don't go nowhere. We're going to set it up so we guys take a... Joe, I'm sure Joe's going to come running down because it's time to try the meat loaf. Hold on, y'all. Okay, out of my kitchen, guys. Oof. Mm-hmm. Out of the kitchen, girls.
Are you tinking or no?
Yeah, we're gonna tink.
Hey, Leslie, thank you.
What did she do? What did she do?
She just gave us 99 cents.
Thank you, Liz. Oh, I think that was from earlier, baby. It just keeps replaying it.
Oh, it replayed it again?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
I think so.
It has a shit emoji on it.
How do I know that?
Yeah, it's different because it's a shit emoji.
Stop it.
With an upside down smiley face or whatever.
Okay, let's do the tink, baby.
We're gonna bacon first.
Oh, do bacon, bacon, bacon.
Bacon.
All right, I'm gonna make us a quick uno plato, por favore.
Nope, sent you a shit.
What happened?
She goes, nope, sent you a shit.
Liz is too much. Damn it.
What'd you do?
Nothing, Liz. Liz did it. My little papas are little. We're gonna have to just do potatoes. Going no butter. Okay. My potatoes are cold. You ready? Come on down. We're ready, guys. Liz, chingao. Look at Liz's comment.
What'd she say?
You'll see it.
So, get your damn drink.
Liz, you know what? I'm not gonna say the state, but I'm going out there and I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, it looks a little. My potatoes. Should I not have done the potatoes?
What did you do?
I warmed them up, but I mean, they just look mashed.
That's fine.
You sure?
You're fine. Bailey, stop hitting your
Just consider those papas done.
Oh. What are you doing?
Who needs butter?
What are you doing?
Eating
What
potatoes.
did you just do?
Eat a potato.
You ate potatoes.
Yeah, is that part
You
of the
didn't
tip? You guys, I'm gonna punch Joe.
I'm telling you, I'm eating. I just ate a potato.
Joe. All right, let's do it.
Salt it up.
I'm ready. Okay.
All right.
You guys, once I set up, I'll probably just do the meatloaf without the potatoes, and I'll take a picture. But I took a picture, and I wanted potatoes next to it because I like them together. Because I'm not even a fan of meatloaf, and I'm going to eat it.
Here.
Ready?
It's Coca-Cola. Here you go.
Was it cold?
It's in the freezer.
I like it colder. That's good. Do you want any ice?
No. It's just pink.
Yo, stop it. Do you guys see my shirt? Stop it. That doesn't look like Nova. Yes, it does. Okay. Here we go.
All right. Show me what you got.
Here we go.
There we go. Oh,
On your
there's
jets.
potatoes. No tink.
Guys, here we go.
All right.
Oh, let's do the meat first. The meatloaf.
Tink. Tink. Tink.
Oh. Look at how juicy that is, you guys. Stop.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good, baby. It's hot as hell.
hot. I don't care. My flavor's good.
That's good.
It just tastes like my mom. It tastes like home.
Oh. I can't say that.
Do you like it?
That it tastes like your mother.
Arthur.
That's what you just said. It tastes like mom.
Joe's dirty and disgusting.
What?
I
Very
think it
good,
tastes
baby.
like my mom.
That was really good.
All right, let's end it out so we can let everybody go. It's been an hour, you guys. Get out of here. Get out. We're going to cook. Yeah. She said you needed the cold papas to even out the heat.
Yeah, there you go. That
And I
works.
heated it up. You're right, Liz. Friday for sure we're doing we're going to do
Promise them unless you can deliver.
I'm making the damn things. Friday, we're making peanut butter cups, or I'm going to have everybody boycott. I am going to be cooking something tomorrow night. Or no, Thursday night. Taking Wednesday off. Thursday, Friday, we're cooking. Friday, we're doing peanut butter cups, and Thursday, I'll let you know. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for blessing us immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are literally, honest to God, I'm not worthy of you guys. Jesus Christ. I'm going to munch him. I love you guys.